Welcome to another episode of SCL News. I'm your host, SCL Matt, and today is Monday, January 23rd. After a lot of surprising news over the past couple of weeks, we're finally calming down a bit to what I would consider a normal amount of Skylanders news for January, which unfortunately, if you were looking for something, the normal amount is pretty much nothing. But there are a few things I did want to cover. A couple of weeks ago, I introduced you to the Toys for Games Awards, where I was nominated in a few different categories, and the results are in. I did pull off a couple of victories, two categories in particular. I won the Spin-Off Podcast of the Year for our Tales from Godric's Hollow podcast. It's a Harry Potter book club podcast, if you're interested in checking that out. And then once again, the Community Leader of the Year award, I also won in that category. That's the one I was really aiming for, so thank you for everybody who took the time out of your day, out of your schedule to head over to that page and vote. If you're wondering why I didn't win all of the categories, all the other categories that I was nominated in and such, that's because the rules of that award system are a little bit different. The fan vote, what you were helping with, only counts for 1/3 of the voting. So the other 2/3 of the vote, there's two hosts of the podcast and they each get 1/3 of the vote. So it's a 3-part vote, and the fan vote is just 1/3 of that. So I don't automatically win everything just because you voted for me. But in particular, the Community Leader of the Year, I think that helps show that I was leading my community and that you guys are active and you like what I do enough to head over there and vote for me. So I thank you for that. I think that it really helped out, especially in that category, and that's really the one I wanted to win. So I won, and I thank you. In other news, in other actual Skylanders news, there's really not a lot. The only thing I have for you is Pain-Yatta, the Pain-Yatta combo pack that I know many of you have gotten your hands on now. I've had it for a couple weeks now. It is still available from Amazon. It's still only available on Amazon. It has not been seen in any other stores or any other websites or anything like that, at least here in the US. I know it's available in other countries, but here in the US, it's only on Amazon. So if you want to go, if you're interested in Pain-Yatta, I would pick them up now while he's still available. They finally got rid of that pre-order, back order page. It's just a normal page now. You can go there, order them, and it'll probably ship tomorrow or something. When I checked this morning, they did have a low stock number. They were doing their countdown, like there's only 10 left in stock, order now. So you might want to head over there sooner rather than later if you're interested. I'm sure they'll be getting more in stock soon. They've been very good about that so far. And I know a lot of you have been able to get your hands on Pain-Yatta, much anticipated figure. So if you're interested in Pain-Yatta, like I said, I would get it sooner rather than later. I don't know if it's going to appear in other stores. I don't know how long they're going to keep getting restocks of this figure. I really don't. So like I said, this late in the cycle, I don't like to risk things too much. So if you're interested in the figure, I recommend getting it now, especially since you can get it at retail price. They're still offering it for $19.99. I would get it while it's available. So that's all I have for you this week, unfortunately. Hopefully next week we'll have some more news, some more tidbits, tricks, tips, something that I can share with you that'll keep you occupied a little bit longer. But until then, have a good week, and I'll see you soon.